Welcome back to the urban farmyard where this city girl goes country. Today I'm taking you along for a day in my life running our animal rescue centre. Let's go take a look. Well, running an animal rescue centre is a lot of fun. There's a lot of cuddly cats and kittens here, but it's also a lot of work. So today I'm going to take you along with me and show you what we do each day here to keep the animals nice and clean and comfortable. Now this particular video has been filmed over more than one day. The simple reason is it takes quite a while to film and it's a bit difficult to get through all our daily tasks with a camera in tow. So you will see me turning up with different coloured hair and different outfits, but this is basically what we do every single day. Let's go get started. The first job I do every day is I change the litter trays down in my house. At any one time we've got up to about 20 cats down here, including my guys plus the ones from the rescue centre, so we do go through a lot of litter and need to change a lot of trays. Once that's done, I move on to the cages in my house. I tend to keep young mums with babies down in the house with me, and I also keep little ones who are unwell down in the house. It just makes medicating them a lot easier. So first thing each morning I go through and I open up each of their cages. I give them a really good scrub down. I change their food, water and litter bowls, and I put fresh bedding in for them so they're nice and tidy and clean for the day. Aren't these little ones gorgeous? This is a slightly wild mama cat and her little baby. The next job I do is I tidy up in the room or the ensuite that has the cages in it. I just give it a bit of a vacuum to get rid of any loose litter that's cast around. My next job is the first of many loads of washing. We go through an awful lot of bedding and towels in the rescue centre, and I usually do 3 or 4 loads of washing each day. We use microfiber and synthetic blankets as much as possible because they are much quicker to wash and get dry. Once the washing's on, I start the folding. I usually have a couple of fresh loads of washing that have been sitting in the house overnight, so I plonk them all on the bed and I get folding. This particular pile here is roughly half of the bedding and towels that we go through each day. There certainly is a lot of it. Once the washing's all folded, I then head up to the rescue centre and pop it away, and I also go through and start medicating any little ones that are on specialist medication. On this particular day we were medicating 14 little ones who had come in to us with suspected giardia. So they are on a course of a product called Flagyl, which we give them twice a day for 5 days, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. This is a reasonably easy one to dose, but we do find that there's the odd little one who has a tantrum and gets all their little claws out and starts fighting me, as you're about to see. Oh, here we go, all arms and legs. We do not want to take our medicine. This is one of the reasons why we scruff them. Next job, we usually have volunteers who come in and clean each day, but on this particular day I was doing some of the cleaning myself. So I get in and I give all the cages, all the litter trays and also the main category a really good clean. These litter trays I know look filthy, but trust me, they are scrubbed to within an inch of their life every single day. It's just a lot of cats in here, so they do create a lot of mess. Here we are in the big room. We're giving it a good sweep and giving the floor a really good wash. Next up, we've had some more kittens come in. So about 24 hours after they arrive, Tash and I go through the process of giving them their initial flea and worm treatment and also photographing them so we've got a record of who's come in. What we're doing here is these guys are a little bit wild, so rather than picking them up as you would a normal cat, we are picking them up by the scruff of the neck just to ensure that we don't lose anyone. What I'm doing is I'm giving each of them a dose of Drontal for worms, and as I put them back in the cage you will see that I'm giving them a dose of Advantage for fleas. At the time that we were filming this, we had just come to the end of lockdown, and unfortunately our local refuse station had been closed for a full month. So Tash and I have got the lovely job of having to pack up all the waste that has come out of the rescue centre and has been stuck outside the building for the last month. So this process looks quick here, but it actually took us 4 hours and 2 full loads to pack everything up and get it off to the tip. But things certainly are looking a lot tidier now that we've done it. Once we were back from the tip, we discovered that we had a surprise arrival. One of our mummy cats who we knew was pregnant gave birth to 2 perfect little babies. So once she had her babies up in the rescue centre, we moved her down from there and tucked her up nice and safe in the house with me. This is where we prefer to keep all our mums with young babies. So here we are, just getting her set up in her new cage, giving her plenty of food and water. Isn't she beautiful? Gorgeous little calico girl. And here we have her 2 beautiful babies, one black and white and one brown tabby and white. They're really sweet. By this stage it was roughly dinner time and time to pour a glass of wine and sit down with the laptop. A big part of what I do each day or each week is I apply for funding to help ensure that we've got sufficient funds available to run the overall rescue. Over the last month we've taken in over 100 cats, which is a huge number for a little rescue like ours, and it does require quite a lot of money to keep things going. Our vet bill, for example, is projected to be $52,000 for this year, so $1,000 every week. So I sit down each evening and I have a look at funding opportunities and I get applications away. Usually I would be able to sign off once I've got my funding applications done, but unfortunately on this particular day I've got a little kitten who is fading fast. So here I am sitting at about 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm in bed with this little one and I am administering subcutaneous fluids, electrolytes and hand feeding in the hope that I can prop this little one up. So I hope you've enjoyed today, and I hope this has given you a good insight into what it takes to run an animal rescue centre. I will see you back here tomorrow.